Did you know that Amsterdam is home to the world's oldest and longest running stock exchange? 1602, they kicked things off, but it started before that. For centuries, the Netherlands were controlled by the Austrian Empire, but in 1567, the Austrians gave Netherlands to the Spanish. Now, this created a huge problem and kicked off the 80 years Spanish War. You see, the Dutch economy relied on importing spices and silk and other things from the Portuguese. The Spanish put an end to that, effectively crippling the Dutch economy. So the Dutch had to take to the sea. Their countrymen banded together and they began to fight the Spanish. And at the same time, they started funding voyages out into the ocean to East Asia, and they eventually set up trade routes and colonies in Sri Lanka and India and other places and defeated the Spanish. And those early days were rough. They used to lose 2/3 of their crew on these trips. 1 in 10 boats would be lost at sea. But what the Dutch did is that they found a way to incentivize their people, to allow their people to participate in the profit of the Dutch East India Company. And that was the reason for founding the exchange in 1602. It's the same year that that company was founded, and originally shares were exclusively traded. It was the only shares you could buy and sell on the entire exchange, profiting 1,500% at its peak. Their profit margins were incredible, making some of the biggest tech companies in the world look bad today. So the people profited, the stock exchange thrived, they defeated the Spanish, they united, they became an independent country, and the Amsterdam Stock Exchange ultimately became the bedrock of capitalism. And it's still running today in the beautiful city of Amsterdam.